The most hated battlefield conditions in Space Marine 2. My name is Jack2505. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and sub and hype the video. And just before we get into the video, I live stream on YouTube and Twitch. So when I'm live, feel free to join the live stream. Join me in operation missions with me. Stratagem missions, dailies, hard, normal, and siege as well. More than 40 new battlefield conditions was added in the 11.0 update. I want to have a discussion about what I think are the 7 worst battlefield conditions, how they need to be adjusted or removed altogether. In the 11.0 update, we saw changes to Great Responsibility, increased HP bonus from 100% to 150%, and Poorly Fit Suit, which reduced damage, is now 33%. And extreme challenge, the extreme spawning is now in a cooldown. So Great Responsibility, that's been talked about to death by me in a previous video, and then extreme challenge was also a problem. They are my first two. So Great Responsibility and extreme challenge, they are amongst the old ones, but I'm going to talk about some of the new battlefield condition issues and one old one that I've not discussed publicly before. Buffed enemies. Why do enemies need to have increased health and damage at the same time? On hard stratagem missions and absolute missions, the enemies hit so hard anyway by default, there was no need to add even more extra damage and extra health at the same time. This makes extremist enemies like the Terminators absolute godlike, and Terminus bosses, they can take forever because of this modifier, and then you get into that loop where the Terminus boss takes forever, and then it then spawns another extremist, and then you've got another extreme problem. I've completed this mission with viewers on my live stream, but I can't imagine what this will be like in random groups. An absolute nightmare. Armor malfunction. This one isn't new, but it is a real pet peeve with me. I want to know how you guys feel about armor malfunction. It is where you do the dodge and you lose a bit of armor, which is extremely irritating. Why are we being punished for performing a move that's built into the game, and we shouldn't be punished for it? It just makes missions annoying. Either remove it or adjust it. If I was to adjust it and it had to stay, I would add, if perfect dodge is performed, armor is restored. So if you perform well in that department, you're rewarded. Apart from this, it's just an annoying modifier, and I would rather that the devs just got rid of it. Detonation risk is a new one. A warning: the blast radius is ridiculous, practically a nuclear bomb. I don't mind more exploding objects around, but the blast radius is way too much. Sniper classes, beware of your shots, and I'll be talking about sniper class a little bit more later in another modifier. Sniper classes, just be careful. I would not recommend using much nades or even a sniper to a certain extent on these missions. You could cause a wipe. All I'm saying is be careful. No delays. Enemy health increases over time up to a limit. Again, why more enemy health? There's so many enemies on the screen anyway. They hit hard by default. They're kind of tanky anyway on the hardest difficulty. Why do they need more health? And, most people will say, it's a bit of a lazy way to increase difficulty. Majora's enemies are even more tanky than they need to be. And again, the Terminators are a massive problem when they're just alive a lot longer than they need to be. Even though you are either meleeing them to death, shooting them to death, their health is just increasing over time, and you've just got to go ham on them. With high health modifiers, you're going to need a tactical, heavy, the assault class is good in it as well. Also maybe a bulwark or vanguard for the health as well. But with the damage classes, the damage dealers, they're going to be the go-to guys. Suspicious behavior was combined with detonation risk on the same mission. So not only did you have the barrels everywhere with a crazy blast radius, you've also got friendly fire with firearms and explosives. And again, I'm going to mention the sniper class. Snipers, be careful. you will one-shot down your teammate if you hit them. And that happened to me, where someone hit me carelessly with a refusal, shot me, and basically, knock-on effect, caused a fail in the mission. Friendly fire really takes the fun out of this game, and I really wish they would remove it. It's not wanted, it's not needed. Maybe friendly fire from explosives only as a modifier, but ultimately, I mean, it doesn't suit this kind of game. I've played other games in the past, like Aliens Fireteam Elite, where in the hardest difficulty there is friendly fire, because with aliens it's mostly standing still anyway, and they're coming towards you. I can just about get my head around it. I'm not a big fan of friendly fire anyway, but a game like Space Marine 2, it's just not suited, it's not wanted, it's not needed. Hopefully, this is not next where there'll be melee friendly hits, which would completely destroy the game if that happened. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So those are the modifiers that annoy me the most. Let me know which modifiers you don't like, which are the ones that are really deadly or horrible or annoying that I've not mentioned. Let me know in the comment section below, and as I mentioned before, I run live streams on my YouTube and Twitch if you want to join me in missions, in the hard stratagem missions and the normal ones as well the siege. Be sure to join the live stream when I'm live. My name is Jack2505, and I'll see you in the next video.